everyone, today I bring to you my August wrap-up video. I'm going to tell you all of the books I read in August, and yeah, I come to you with no makeup on today because I wasn't feeling it. And also this video is going to be the first video that I film, edit, and upload in the same day. It's been kind of hectic this week. It was my first week of school for senior year this week, so I will get on a schedule so I will be like more polished and ready for all the other videos. But right now this might be a little bit rough and my throat is a little sore because I was at an assembly today and I screamed really loud. Yeah, so I'm going to tell you about the books that I read this month. So in total this month I read 6 books, and that was one more than I thought it was going to be, and also I did not read one of my books that I had in my August TBR video. So 2 of the books I read this month were from the library, and I actually have, I'm looking at them right now, I have a lot of library books that I need to read. I'm just really excited to read the books that I bought this summer, but I still have library books that I really want to read. So for the first couple of months, a lot of my books that I will be showing you will be from the library, but I might not actually be physically showing you because they're from the library and I had to return them. So the first book I read this month was Eligible by Curtis Sittenfeld, and I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. It's a retelling of Pride and Prejudice in modern day Cincinnati. I would definitely recommend this book. It was really entertaining. It also is further along in the characters' adult lives, so the events play out not when they're 20, but when they are almost 40. It is definitely a new adult novel. I really liked it. I had some issues with the writing and things I didn't really find realistic for the characters, like the choices they were making or their reaction to certain events. I still really liked the novel. It really knocked it out of the ballpark as far as retellings go. The second book I read this month was Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling. This book I would give a 4 out of 5 stars. I mean, it's Harry Potter, so what is there not to love? I really liked reading this novel because actually there were bits that are in the book that weren't in the movie, whereas for the very first movie they pretty much put every single scene that was in the book in the movie for Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's or Philosopher's Stone. I think I want to save the third book for around Christmas time because it's going to be a really stressful time of the year for me, and I think it would be nice to just have a happy book that I can just go to and feel good about. And also it's before she starts writing really long books, so it'll still be easy. The third book I read this month was Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. This book is about a princess who runs away the night before her wedding, and she doesn't know who this prince is. She's like, I'm not gonna marry a stranger, that's stupid. Also, I don't really want to be in this kingdom or this atmosphere anymore, so I'ma leave. And then introduced into the novel is 2 male characters. One of them is an assassin, and the other is the prince that she was meant to marry. I wasn't really hooked into this novel until halfway through, and then it got really addicting, and I loved it so much after that. And actually I checked the second book out from the library, and I will be reading that really soon. I think I will give this book 4.5 out of 5 stars. I really loved it. I thought it was a very strong novel. The 4th book I read this month was Emma by Jane Austen, and I thoroughly enjoyed this. I give this one 4.5 out of 5 stars. This is actually the first Jane Austen novel I've ever read, and it lived up to the hype for me. I've seen the movies. I feel like such a bad reader. I think I've seen all of the movie adaptations that have been made off of Jane Austen's books, and so I knew the stories, but really you don't know it until you read the book. And there were parts where I was laughing out loud, which I rarely do. So this book comes with illustrations. I think there are illustrations that might have been in the original publishing or something along the lines like that. So I'm trying to find it. I was doodling on some of them, so I just did little doodles like this. This is Mr. Knightley, if you want to know. This is the one that I'm most proud about. This is Harriet and Mr. Martin. I really like this. was a lot of fun. The second to last book that I read this August was The Rose and the Dagger by Renee Audier. And I have strong feelings about this book. I will actually have a review up, I think, next week. Well, I'll have a review up of this book soon because the feelings are strong. I give this book a 2.5 out of 5 stars because of the fact that I just thought it was meh. And I really wanted it to be awesome after the amazing first book, but this was just, for me, not an awesome follow-up. The last book I read was The House of the Spirits by Isabel Allende, and I don't know what I would rate this book. I think I will rate it 3.5 out of 5 stars. This is definitely something that I'm like, yeah, this is literature. This is something that I'm glad that I read, but I don't think I would recommend it to other people. I know that Isabel Allende has awesome writing skills. Like, I really enjoyed Isabel Allende's writing, but for some reason the story just didn't really connect with me that well, and the main issue was that there was one, like, male character that follows throughout the whole entire story, and then there are 4-ish, I guess, mainly 3 female characters that follow along with him, and you hate the main male character. His name is Esteban. He is like the most asshole that has ever assholed. Like, I don't like him. And then the female characters are just barely touched upon, and their stories are wove around his main story. I liked the book, but I didn't love the book like how I loved Emma. So that's a conclusion to my August reads. I am very excited for the month of September. Autumn is my or fall, however you want to say it, is my favorite season of the whole entire year, and it just brings about so many feelings of coziness and like sitting around and reading. It's not the fall yet, but I'm feeling the fall vibes. I am telling you that. I'm so excited for September. I'm going to have my September TBR for you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see my videos. That I put them out every single Friday, and I will see you next time.